This is Me Before Mom, the podcast that helps moms stay connected to themselves while doing the most important job they'll ever have. And I'm your host, Bert Anderson. Hey, everybody, it's Bert. We are going to continue our discussion on positive affirmations. If this is the first time you are tuning in to Me Before Mom, check out our notes or our show page for the list of positive affirmations. We've done several of these to date, but you're going to want to catch up with the first part where I explain to you what a positive affirmation is, how it works, why it works, and there are a lot of really good positive affirmations in the first one. I think that first episode might be one of my favorites. But today, our focus is going to be on stay-at-home moms. So, positive affirmations for stay-at-home moms. I relate to this because I would say now I am a work-from-home mom because of my writing and the different things that I do with that. But for a very long time, I was a stay-at-home mom. These affirmations definitely resonate with me, and I wish I had had them when I was in the throes of staying at home with my darling children. I'm not saying that sarcastically at all. Nope. So let's get started. Okay, ready? Here is the first one. When there is chaos around me, I am the calm. I think I'm going to say that to myself every day during the witching hour, which if you don't know what that means, it's the hours of 4 to 6 when all hell breaks loose because everybody is hungry and you are trying to cook a meal and nobody seems to care because they just want to talk to you about how hungry they are and can't they just have snacks all day long? And you're like, no, I am trying to cook you a nice meal. So during that terrible time frame, I'm going to say to myself, I'm going to take a big, deep breath, and I'm going to say, when there is chaos around me, I am the calm. My mom would call that Zen Mama. She used to talk to me on the phone when I was a first-time mom, staying at home with my son, and he would inevitably get really fussy and crabby during the witching hour. And she would say, you just need to be Zen Mama. Just go into your Zen Mama mode. So just go into your Zen Mama mode and be like, when there is chaos around me, I am the calm. Next one. This too will pass. It's an old saying. You can add the word, this too shall pass. My Nana used to say this all the time. And it rings true. Pretty much everything. Next one. I fully embrace today. Let's think about that. What does that mean to fully embrace today? When I think about that, I think it means I am in the here and now. I am accepting my current situation and everything that is around me, and I am embracing it. I am not wishing to be someplace else. I am okay with where I am at. Again, positive affirmations is not necessarily something you already believe. You don't have to believe that you fully embrace today. Some days you may not. Some days you may not be the calm in the chaos. Most times I'm not the calm in the chaos. But I'm going to say these things because my hope is that I will become the calm in the chaos. Next one. I will laugh with my children today. That, I think, laughter can pretty much solve anything. I recommend, and you have to do this in a way that is not mocking your children, but if your kids are having like a temper tantrum, sometimes it helps to mimic them because they see how ridiculous it is. And you have to do this with older kids. I wouldn't recommend doing this with like your toddler. They won't understand. But sometimes my oldest child, who shall not be named, sometimes he does this, and I will talk to him the way he is talking to me, and we end up both laughing because I sound absolutely ridiculous doing it. And it's probably because, I'm his mother. But laughter is a great tool in parenting. So I will laugh with my children today. I am more than just a mom. I know we've talked about this on the show before. How many times, stay-at-home mom, are you asked, what do you do? And do you say, oh, I'm just a mom? Don't do that. Why are you doing that? You are not just a mom. It is a big deal to stay at home with children day in and day out and run a household and make sure everybody is not only like physically surviving, but mentally and emotionally doing well. It's a big job. Stop saying I'm just a mom, because you're more than a mom. You are mom. That's a big deal to be a mom. So no more of this, I'm just a mom. So stop yourself the next time. You're going to think about me the next time somebody says, hey, what do you do? You'll be like, I'm a mom. That's what you're going to say. Our next one. My job at home is worth millions. I have seen studies where, economical people, finance people have figured out if they took all of the tasks that a stay-at-home mom does and gave her money for them, she would be a millionaire for the amount of work that she does. I don't know. I have nothing to back that up, but I think it sounds pretty cool. My job at home is worth millions. Next one. I am leaving a legacy of love. And you are. Actually, all moms everywhere, you guys are all leaving legacies of love. You are love. For your kids, you are the embodiment of what love is and should be. Next one. I will do what I can. No one expects perfection. How true is that? Can I get an amen? Amen. Yes. I will do what I can. No one expects perfection. Next one. This is going to be challenging for some of us to say, I will take care of myself. What does that mean? What does that look like for you? I want you to think about that, and I want you to say it, because you have to be taking care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. You have to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help the person next to you. Next one. It's okay to ask for help. And it is okay. We've talked about this too on the show. It's okay to ask for help. Asking for help, I think, is more of a sign of strength than it is an admittance of weakness. If you can ask for help, you are strong, because you're saying, I'm not perfect. And we are strong when we show our vulnerability. Next one. I might not see it now, but the time I'm investing in my kids does matter. I think as moms, we feel so strapped by time. Time for stay-at-home moms in particular, time is money for them, because you feel like you have no time. And sometimes it's hard to see the return of your investment in time, but it's there. So I want you to say that at home. I might not see it now, but the time I'm investing in my kids does matter. It does. Next one. My children will not remember a pristine house. They will remember the time I spent with them. My house is chaotic right now because we are finishing my basement. And we're doing it, by we, I mean my husband, is doing it basically on his own. My house is not pristine by any means. And so this is going to be my affirmation that I'm going to focus on this week. My children will not remember a pristine house. They will remember the time I spent with them. Think about your own house and your own childhood. What do you remember? Do you remember a pristine house? It was like a museum. And if that's how things were you okay with that? Or, think about that. Our kids just want time with us. That's what matters to them. Having a really clean house doesn't really matter to them. I can clean my son's room and he doesn't even really realize it. Next one. My home is a safe place. And it is. For your children, your home is the place where they can be who they are. No questions asked. And they just feel unconditional love. Even now, when I go to visit my parents, I immediately relax the second I am in their home. Because it is a safe place for me. And that's what it is for your children as well. So as you are practicing these positive affirmations, let me know how it's going. I want to hear from you. Manifest what you're saying. It will change your attitude for sure, which will make you feel better about yourself. I know it makes me feel better about myself when I say these things. But above all else, be kind to yourself. Always be kind. That's all we have. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to connect with me on bertmanderson.com and please visit our website, matriarchdm.com, for all of the show notes and to hear other awesome podcasts.